Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. This is a Kickstart video where I take a look at three of the major currency pairs, the euro versus US dollar, the dollar versus yen, and sterling versus US dollar. Today's date is April 3rd, 2024. Let's get started. The ADP employment report came in stronger than expected at 184. They're expecting 148,000. ADP tends to run lower versus the BLS report, which we released on Friday. So we're getting a little bit of a move to the upside in the US dollar. We're seeing yields move higher. We're seeing stocks move lower. That's the reaction in pre-market trading. So let's take a look at the euro versus US dollar. And this currency pair was actually moving to the upside, lower US dollar ahead of the report. We broke above the 100-hour moving average, which was what we had been targeted as a level to get to and through. Looking back at time, the price had found resistance sellers against that 100-hour moving average, the last three tests of it. And in trading in the Asian session and European session, the price traded above and below the level without much momentum, but then started to move higher in the early New York session. We are since moved back down toward that 100-hour moving average at 1.01771 after the report, currently trading at 7.5, just about 4 pips above that level. We'll see if the price can remain above that level given the stronger than expected ADP report and the movements in other things like yields and such, or do we fall back below that level, in which case we'll start to look back toward the 1.07605 level. That level corresponded with these lows going back here, here, and also we had a low price in trading yesterday toward the end of the day and also midday, where the price, after the price broke above that level, we found support against that level, pushing to the upside. So we need to get below this level, 1.07605 on the downside, if the sellers are going to take more control. If we do find support buyers against the 100-hour moving average, and there's a possibility that we do, just because we could see a rotation back up where we have this swing area, the 200-hour moving average. That's a green line of chart, and 61.8%, broken 61.8% retracement on the top side as the next targets. That this swing area corresponds with all these different swing lows, which form this floor here before moving to the upside right here. We did return to that area right through here and got a little messy through here, but then use that level as resistance through here. So this area is going to be a key level on further upside momentum for the euro versus US dollar. On the downside, the low price of this swing area right through here found support buyers during yesterday's trade that started the whole process back to the upside, and also the just overall dollar selling that we saw in trading yesterday. So that would be another target down on a break of the 1.0771, 1.0760, and we look down toward this level between 22 and 34. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next, and this currency pair definitely got a little bit of a boost. Not definitely, but a little bit of a boost to the upside. The price has been trading sideways over the last 8, 9, 10 days, I guess. And but what we can say from a technical perspective is that the support level did hold in yesterday's trading and today's trading against the both 100 and 200-hour moving averages. That's the blue and green line in this chart. Recall from Monday's trade, the price did move above that level and stayed above that level since that time. So holding support in the Asian session against these two moving averages gave the go-ahead to move to the upside. And before the ADP report, we were already up higher on the day, but banging against the high prices from 2022, 2023, and 2024. Those high prices came in between 151.91 and 151.96.7. You can see that on the daily chart here. High price here at 94, high price here at 91. High price here at 96.7, and so three different highs, 3 different years, all within about 5 pips of each other. That's a triple top, and we are banging against that high. The high price today in the pair has reached up to 151.91 at the moment. If we do get above that 96.7 level, it should open the door for further upside momentum. By the way, this high price right here is the highest level going back to 1990. That's over 3 decades. When you get to over 3 decades, it's like, what's 30 years compared to 33 years? But it would be a 33-year high for the dollar versus yen. So be aware of that level. That comes again in at 151.967. If we do find sellers against that level, the 100 and 200-hour moving average remains support for this currency pair going forward. It would take a move back below all those two moving averages to just get the price or give the sellers some hope that we have further downside momentum potential with 151 as the next target, followed by this swing area and 38.2% retracement between 150.71, 150.88. That level corresponds with all these different highs right here, which form this ceiling through here, and that would be the next key target on the downside for the dollar versus yen. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar, and we'll take a look at the 4-hour chart here, and you can see that the price has moved up, or did move up to test its 200-day moving average, and got closer to the low of our infamous or cliche-ish red box here that defined the value area over this entire period going back to mid-December. The 200-day moving average comes in at 125.865, and the high price came in at 125.823. So got within about 4 pips of that 200-day moving average. We need to get above that level and stay above that level to increase the bullish bias. If we can't do that, then the sellers still have the little advantage being outside the value area, and we'd look for a rotation back down toward perhaps this previous lows for 2024 right here at 125.34, and then our low price for 2024 at 125.176. If we get below both those levels, that would open the door for further selling pressure with 124.27 to 124.49. Let's call it 50 as the next key target on the downside. So key level right here and up to maybe 126.13 for the sterling versus US dollar in the new trading day. So that's my technical look at the 3 major currency pairs for your trading today. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.